Have you ever imagined a place where people sharpen their teeth to look like shark teeth just for the sake of beauty? It sounds bizarre, but in a remote tribe, this is actually the standard of attractiveness. The sharper, more pointed the teeth, the more alluring they are. To them, it is a symbol of charm and strength. The tooth sharpening ritual is not only about enhancing one's appearance, but it also holds a special spiritual meaning, serving as a rite of passage that everyone must undergo. But that's not all. There are many surprising practices waiting for you to explore, from strange rituals to customs that could shock anyone who hears about them. Let's dive deeper into this mysterious tribe. And before we begin, do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any interesting stories. On the Mentawai Islands, located in West Sumatra, Indonesia, there exists a unique tribe with special customs where the beauty of women is not associated with softness, but rather with sharp, pointed teeth like a shark's. The Mentawai tribe has thrived for centuries with its distinctive cultural and traditional practices, among which the most prominent is the tooth sharpening ritual for women. For the Mentawai people, a set of sharp teeth is not only a sign of ideal beauty, but also a symbol of maturity and courage. This tooth sharpening process is not simply to satisfy aesthetic standards, but is also a way for women to prove that they are ready to become pillars of the family and to take on responsibilities within the community. Behind each sharp tooth lies a journey of overcoming pain to achieve pride and power. The Mentawai people regard nature as an inseparable part of life. They live harmoniously and respectfully with the surrounding environment, viewing the forests and seas as endless resources. Their food, medicine, and everyday materials are all derived from nature. Hunting is carried out according to strict principles to maintain ecological balance, such as refraining from hunting during breeding seasons. Even the tooth sharpening ritual reflects their deep connection to nature. They use primitive tools, such as stones and sharp wooden objects, to grind the front teeth into triangular points, symbolizing the strength and resilience of women. A notable aspect here is that the tooth sharpening process takes place without any modern anesthetic or pain relief. The women only bite down on a piece of banana bark to endure the pain throughout the ritual. For them, this is not merely a change in appearance, but also a spiritual connection with nature and the supernatural world. According to Mentawai beliefs, everything from trees, rocks, to humans possesses a soul. The tooth sharpening ritual helps women merge with the spirits of nature, ensuring that they are prepared to shoulder greater responsibilities. Sharp, pointed teeth are not only signs of beauty, but also proof of sacrifice and courage. When Mentawai men choose a wife, they do not just look at physical appearance, but also assess the strength of character behind each sharpened tooth. This is a symbol of endurance, determination, and the readiness to become an important woman in the tribe. The Mentawai culture is not limited to the tooth sharpening ritual. It also encompasses many other unique ceremonies, such as the tattooing tradition for men. The Mentawai do not just have the special tooth sharpening practice for women, but for men, tattooing is an important rite that marks different stages of life. From a young age, boys begin this journey with their first tattoo on their back at the age of 7. This is a sign that they have started the path to maturity and are stepping into the journey of becoming men of the tribe. From then on, tattoos are gradually added to the boys' bodies as they pass through different life stages. These tattoos are not merely decorative, they carry deep meanings related to the individual's growth and progress. Each tattoo corresponds to a significant milestone, reflecting the physical and spiritual maturation of the man. Notably, to be allowed to marry, a Mentawai man must have a complete set of tattoos from his thighs down to his legs and intricate patterns on his chest and neck. This is not only a formal requirement, but also a symbol of their readiness to take on family and community responsibilities. The Mentawai's tattooing method is very primitive and unique. Instead of using modern tattoo needles, they use the thorns from lime or forest orange fruits to scrape the skin, creating scars. Once these scars heal, they form distinctive patterns that not only embody a rugged beauty, but also deeply ingrain cultural and spiritual significance. This process can be very painful, but for the Mentawai, it is a necessary challenge to prove one's resilience and courage. Tattooing is not merely about marking life stages, but also reflects a man's social status within the tribe. The more complex and widespread the tattoos on the body, especially on the chest and neck, the more it signifies the man's important role and responsibility within the community. Tattoos are not just a cultural standard, but also a symbol of maturity and the readiness to assume larger roles in life. The tattoos on a Mentawai man's body symbolize maturity, courage, and responsibility towards the tribe. Each line on the skin is proof of a deep connection to culture and nature. Grown men, with bodies covered in tattoos, are not only respected for their imposing appearance, but also for the dedication and sacrifice they have endured to achieve it. Additionally, the Mentawai have other unique customs, such as eating only seasonal fruits and not consuming meat daily. They only eat meat during major festivals, creating a clear distinction between ordinary days and celebrations in their culture. This reflects a respect for nature and the maintenance of the natural rhythm of life. The uniqueness of Mentawai culture is also evident in the way they conduct spiritual rituals and beliefs. The shamans, sikare, are the ones who hold the power to communicate with the spirit world, taking on an irreplaceable role in the community. The shamans are not only healers, but also lead prayer rituals and sacred dances to connect people with nature and supernatural forces. Whenever a person passes away, the entire tribe organizes a long funeral ceremony with the participation of the whole community. The shamans perform rituals to guide the deceased's soul back to their ancestors. Some even voluntarily tattoo themselves to honor the deceased. These ceremonies not only show respect for the dead, but also serve as a way for the community to strengthen unity and bond. However, changes from the outside world are threatening the traditional values of the Mentawai people. The development of tourism and exposure to modern culture have altered some tribe members' perspectives, especially the younger generation. Rituals like tooth sharpening and tattooing are beginning to be questioned about their necessity and meaning in the modern context. Along with that, interventions by the government and non-governmental organizations in infrastructure development, healthcare, and education are gradually changing the Mentawai way of life. Nonetheless, not everyone is easily swept away by the wave of change. Many Mentawai people remain steadfast in preserving their culture. They see rituals such as tooth sharpening and tattooing as symbols that connect them with nature, ancestors, and the preservation of ethnic identity. This is a struggle to balance between protecting traditional values and integrating with the modern world. Can the Mentawai people safeguard their precious heritage in the face of constant external influences? The story of the Mentawai tribe is not just a journey into the strangeness of rituals, but also a lesson on how to maintain identity and spiritual strength in an ever-changing world. The sharp teeth and tattoos covering their bodies are not only symbols of beauty and maturity, but also proof of resilience and readiness to face any challenge that these tribal people embody. If you found this story fascinating and want to explore more unique cultures around the world, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you do not miss any new stories. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.